Imagine waking up not just to the day, but for the day. What if the first hour wasn't a frantic scramble, but your secret weapon? I used to be a prisoner of my snooze button. My days were dictated by a fog I couldn't shake. Then I found a key. Not some guru's impossible challenge, but a simple set of moves. It changed everything. Suddenly, my mind was clearer, my focus sharper, and that black hole of endless scrolling, it lost its grip. I'm going to lay out the blueprint. You can take it, twist it, make it yours, and watch your own mornings transform. It starts before the chaos, before the emails and the noise. Picture this, you in the quiet. That's the first victory. As soon as my eyes open, a quick nod to the universe. Hey, thanks for another shot. Not everyone gets one, right? So, simple gratitude. Now, most folks, first thing, they dive headfirst into their phones. Big mistake. If that screen is your first hello, the day's already winning, not you. I once dragged myself out of bed at 8 a.m., feeling like I was already behind on life itself. Now, 5:30 a.m. is my time. Not because it's a trend, but because the world is still whispering then. The internet vultures aren't circling yet. It's just me and my thoughts. And in that stillness, that's where the good stuff, the real insights start to bloom. That early quiet, it's like a superpower for your brain. Seriously. And a little tip, kick that phone out of your bedroom. Get an old school alarm clock. Yes, they're still a thing. No, they don't have social media built in, thank goodness. Next up, something that feels like a dare you make with yourself. I'm talking about cold water. Yeah, those ice plunges are everywhere. But let me tell you, willingly stepping into a tub of icy water at 6 in the morning, it slaps the nonsense right out of you. It's like a reset button for your entire being. Why do it? Because your comfort zone is a sweet-talking liar. Because it's hard. Because every cell in your body screams no. And that's exactly why you say yes. You think staying cozy is building you up? Think again. It's keeping you tame. And tame doesn't conquer much. Science backs this up. That cold shock can send your dopamine levels soaring by 250%. That's more kick than your coffee, more buzz than a viral post. And it teaches you to meet stress head on, to breathe through it, not just tweet about your frustrations. That jolt, it wakes you up faster than finding out your ex got engaged. Do it. Despise it for a minute. You'll be thanking yourself later. All right, what if for just 10 minutes, you unplug from the noise machine? I mean, truly disconnected. No Wi-Fi, no podcasts, just you and your own thoughts. Sounds wild, doesn't it? Like putting your brain on actual airplane mode. We're so conditioned to run from that silence. For me, it's a moment to connect with something solid, something that isn't about the latest trend or online drama. Call it faith, call it philosophy, call it dusting off that inner compass you built from your favorite childhood stories. Whatever it is, tap back into it. Tap back into you. Because let's be real, the world is a constant shout. Everyone's got an opinion, a highlight reel, a guaranteed path to riches. It's an overwhelming blast of information. But in that quiet space you carve out, that's where your own voice gets a chance to speak. The thoughts that aren't spoon-fed with a trending hashtag. Ask yourself, what do I truly stand for? What am I actually building with this one life? Am I chasing something meaningful or just sprinting away from discomfort? Your mind has incredible answers, but it whispers. You have to turn down the volume on everything else to hear them. And suddenly, you're not just reacting to your day, you're directing it. More purpose, less panic. Those little daily dramas, they lose their power. Fewer meltdowns over misplaced keys. That alone is worth 10 minutes, isn't it? Now, let's get strategic. Think of this like a captain's log, not a diary full of teenage angst. We're not penning sonnets here. We're charting a course. 3 quick hits every morning. No fluff. First, what am I genuinely thankful for right now? Second, what would make today a win? And third, what's one thing I absolutely must not do if I want a day to be good? It's like giving your brain a clear destination. Without it, you're just wandering, hoping to stumble upon success. And if you're thinking, I don't have time for this, I dare you to check your phone's screen time. Bet you gifted a solid 90 minutes to memes and cat videos yesterday. You can spare 9 minutes for your own future. The truth stings sometimes, but we all need to hear it. Want to know the secret to making all this stick? I stopped trying to flip my life upside down overnight. Instead, I started connecting these habits, one by one, like building blocks. The cold dip, the quiet thought, the quick journal, a little movement. Repeat. That creates momentum. And momentum? It's way more reliable than fleeting motivation. Momentum shows up even when you'd rather stay in bed. Your body is more than just a vehicle carrying your brain around. It's your power plant. Morning movement isn't about chasing a six-pack. It's about claiming your power. You push, you pull, you get your heart rate up. And suddenly, that overflowing inbox with 83 emails doesn't feel like a personal attack. Why? Because you've already faced down resistance before most people have had their first coffee. The rest of the day feels manageable. And listen, this doesn't mean you need to transform into a tire-flipping beast in your front yard. A brisk 10-minute walk, maybe with an inspiring podcast at double speed, that's a game changer. Because movement sparks feeling. Your physical state directly impacts your mental state. Get that blood pumping and poof. You're not some groggy creature fueled by caffeine and wishful thinking. You become an active force, someone who chose to do something challenging on purpose before the day even truly began. Think of your body as the primary company you manage. If your energy is chaotic, everything else wobbles. Your work, your connections, your mood, even your patience for that coworker who chews like a cement mixer. If you don't direct your energy, believe me, your energy will direct you straight to the couch with a side of procrastination. So, build your physical strength in the morning. Not for the reflection in the mirror, but for your mind, for your focus, for that deep, unshakable feeling of I am someone who shows up for myself. Personally, I like a bit of solid weight training, followed by a 20-minute uphill walk. There's something about conquering an incline at a 15% grade while someone's voice in your earbuds is challenging your excuses. You start your day feeling solid, strong, already moving forward. And that feeling, that momentum, it's sticky. Because when your body is engaged, your brain stops asking, can I? And starts declaring, let's do this. Okay, after working up a sweat, it's time for a quick refresh. And here's where things get a little fruity. I know this might sound like I'm about to recruit you into some bizarre, organic beauty cult, but just listen. That banana peel you're about to toss? Hold up. It's practically skincare magic. Yes, the part that usually hits the compost bin. Turns out, it's a hidden gem for your face, packed with antioxidants, potassium, and natural moisture. It's like nature's own fancy serum, minus the crazy price tag and the side eye from the cashier at the department store. I picked up this tip from someone named Ashton Hall, decided to give it a whirl, and honestly, it's surprisingly effective. You just rub the inside of the peel on your face. Let it sit for about 10 minutes while you mentally prepare for your day. Then rinse. What comes next? A kind of radiance that makes people wonder if you've just fallen in love or discovered a secret portal to eternal youth. Here's the simple science. Banana peels have vitamin C and E. Think natural brighteners and skin healers. They've got stuff like lutein, which helps calm things down and fight off daily damage. Essentially, it's like giving your skin a shield. And those natural oils? Super gentle. Look, I'm not suggesting you throw out all your products and switch to a fruit-based regimen. But maybe, just maybe, your kitchen has some well-kept secrets. The best part? No weird chemicals, no complicated 12-step process. Just you, a banana, and a glow that seems to come from within. So, next time you finish a banana, don't just bin the peel. Try it. Wear it. Skincare doesn't always need to be expensive. Sometimes, it just needs to be wonderfully weird to actually deliver. You might be surprised. And the final piece of the puzzle, before the world truly barges in, create a no-fly zone for your mind. Let me drop a hard truth. Most of us gulp down more information in that first waking hour than we actually produce all day long. That's upside down. You need to build yourself up before you start downloading everyone else's drama and demands. So I don't scroll. I don't check emails. I don't even glance at those group chats screaming urgent. Trust me, if it's truly a 5-alarm fire, they'll call. If not, it can wait. Look, my point isn't for you to copy my exact playbook. down to the bananas and the journals. The real takeaway is to take fierce, unapologetic ownership of your mornings. Because how you launch your day dictates how you live your day. And how you live your days, that shapes your entire life. You don't need another fancy app or a new gadget. You need a new way of thinking about that precious first hour. So, here's my challenge to you. Build your version. Steal the bits that resonate. Try this one new thing tomorrow. If you feel even 1% more energized, more focused, or just a tiny bit less like a sleepwalking extra in someone else's movie, come back here. Drop a comment and type 1%. And hey, if this sparks something for you, give that like button a tap, hit subscribe so you don't miss out, and maybe share this with a friend who's tired of their alarm clock being the enemy. I'll see you in the next one.